I'm Nona Harrison Gomez, and this is the Love, Health, Truth Project.
I mean, all those
What did
sorts
you
of things.
see as a child with health and that balance?
Well, I've never been a fully healthy person, right? Like, I was born with a dislocated hip, and I was in braces from when I was a young child, and then I danced for a long time, and that came with a whole host of physical problems and manifested into arthritis, really like juvenile arthritis, very, very early in life. When I hit puberty, I had all sorts of problems with anemia, which I still have. Iron deficient anemia that I'm constantly struggling with and trying to find like the right balance between
So health
like
is
what
kind
I
of
eat and what I,
important.
yeah, you know, and I've always felt like that there needs to be the strong physical balance too, in terms of like not necessarily being active. Like I'm not like I'm not going to go run a mile unless someone's chasing me.
Right.
Like I just no. But going out, like dancing or being, you know, being out, that to me has always been really important to find my
So not having to do it, but to do it because it is something that you love.
yeah, and then at the same time, like for example, even with the arthritis, like it would seem counterintuitive, but actually my joints feel better when I am, like when I dance every
Right.
day. If I don't dance every day, then my joints start to feel creaky.
Isn't
You know
that
what I
funny
mean?
how people think that because it starts to crack a little bit that working out is actually sometimes not the positive, but then when you start to move,
Yeah,
your
you kind
body
of have to work
you have to
through
go through
it.
the aches
You have
and then
to
you
work
get to the
through
other
the
side.
pain in order to get to the
Yeah.
other side, and you know, and certainly you're not talking about like doing stuff that's going to like tear a ligament
yeah,
or anything
no.
like that. And
So
finding
you've
that
kind
balance.
of like, in a way, you've had to be, and not in a negative of perfectionist, but on point to make sure everybody, like your whole system is working well. So it kind of went with everything you do.
I thank God that I started dancing like at a really, really young age. I could walk, so like because I walked later because of the braces. So,
Right.
but I started dancing when I was like 3 years old. Immediately put into ballet classes and stuff, and I think that gave me a real sense of like being in tune with my body, what exactly my body's doing, like at each moment and each time.
Health. As an individual, what does health mean to you?
Well, I think actually what it means to me as an individual is also in the broader sense, and it's funny that I ended the last sentence with the word balance, because health for me is about balance. The balance between, you know, what you eat and what you give the world, balance between what you take in and what you let go, balance between the spiritual, the mental, the physical, balance, to seek out balance also from all different sorts of, you know, places in life, right? Like you can find a sense of balance by picking up one piece from like Western medicine, right? Like, and then take another piece from Eastern medicine, or take another piece from, you know, a trick that your grandmother had or something. And
Right.
finding a way to balance all of those in a way
Combining
that's,
them all.
yeah, that's like, that's right for you. That sense of finding balance is important for overall wellness and health, and it's not just physical health, it's all of it, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the thing that I love about you is that you're always put together. So is that something to do with your balance? Because you never leave the house unless you're ready for, like, you know, anything. Really.
Yeah.
No, when I go to the gym, I look like hell.
I'm not speaking of the gym, but you know what? I don't agree or believe you on that one. But I'm talking on a every single
No,
place
I look
else.
crazy. I even have this one pair of shoes that most like if
Uh-huh.
Talia ever goes missing, I know it's the ugly shoes. When she's on the way to the gym, I tell them this ugly shoe, right?
But so that one moment,
Yes.
besides the gym, everywhere else in your 22 hours of a day.
Well, I think it's important also to find beauty, to not seek it out, not in a superficial way,
Yeah.
right? Not in a way of like where, you know, where you overvalue kind of the trinkets and traps, you know, of what might be considered beauty, but that you seek beauty in your own way, and you feel better about yourself when you feel good about how you look.
Health means being well enough health where you can enjoy life. You may not be able to run 5 miles, but if you can run a mile,
Right.
because, I mean, no one likes a fanatic. Okay, you can be a fanatic, work out, not crazy, but, you know, you gotta have balance. You gotta have balance. A lot of people will pay attention to all these other things, and then their mental health is at risk. You know, so there's so many things to watch.
Right.
Do a little everything. Try to do a little good everywhere. You know, I kind of proud of myself because I just stopped drinking soda. I love soda.
Right.
I love soda. I grew up on soda. My Aunt Joanna used to give me Mountain Dew, and from then on, it's been a love affair. But I gotta give it up. Gotta give it up. You know, and it's logic. But while giving it up, try to find something that you can live with, so you don't feel completely
Right.
just start bugging out.
Exactly. So what was that? What did you give yourself?
Iced tea.
Oh.
Iced tea.
Did you put sugar in your iced tea?
Yeah, but
It's nowhere near as much as
Right.
is in soda.
you know, it's no.
I actually like pulled it out and compared all of the grams and everything. I'm like, okay, this is fair. This works.
Sometimes adding one into
Yeah.
another, it's just a different liquid,
But-
the same,
But
same
one
situation.
thing I've noticed in him giving up soda also is that he drinks tea less frequently.
How did you find a rhythm with health or being healthy as a couple?
Man,
Yeah,
when we met, I didn't have the best diet, and I wasn't working out. Talia was.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't feel like doing it, but it's not a bad thing.
Right.
And if I, start working out, it can only help me. So why not try to do something better? Why not try to improve?
Did you
You
find
know,
that within
and-
communication as well?
Yes, it's definitely communication, and it goes like, I'm going to the gym. Are you going to the gym? Are you going to the gym today? Mo, are you going to the gym today?
I
That's-
only ask you once a week because I know that's your tops.
right now, yeah, I've been slacking off. But yeah, I mean, compared to before I met her,
Right.
because I was in the military, so I was in good shape for a long time, and I, it's hard to consistently maintain through 70, 80 years of life that same regimen.
But it's
You know what I
also
mean?
hard to
There's no
deny.
absolutes.
But it's also hard to deny the sense of accomplishment that you feel.